Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. For those who are not doing well, as always, I just pray that God cover you, heal you, and give you a speedy recovery. And as always, I got to thank my A1s from day ones for supporting me continuously. I appreciate you all. For those who subscribe and those who newly hit subscribe, I thank y'all so very much for wanting to support my channel. I thank you guys so very much. I truly appreciate it. But tonight, before I go to bed, I want something to be embedded in my brain because I have decisions that I need to make. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my situation right now, okay? I'm gonna be 50 years old next month. My 31-year-old is out the house. My 22-year-old is out the house. So it's just me and Quincy, my 14-year-old. I'm in the middle of a separation, and I want a house. I want a house. I've been wanting a house, but that what if factor, fear, stopped me from owning a home. I always worked. I always had one job at one, two, and sometimes three jobs at a time. But that fear, it stopped me. And that's a shame on me. That's a shame on me. I know it is. I don't know. I'm just going to be throwing stuff out there. And I need y'all advice. Put it in the comments. So what it is, everybody, male, female, when you're young and you get older, everybody want to own a home. By me hearing so many cons, and I heard some pros of owning a home, but I heard the cons outweighed the pros. So I was like, no, I don't want to get myself in a 30-year contract, whatever, trying to own a home, and that what if factor came. Fear set in, and I just rented. I rented a house, I rented apartments. And it's like, I look at all the money that I put into apartments, a house, and I'm like, dang, Kathy, you 50 years old, you could have been paid off your house by now. But that what if factor made me not do it. That fear factor made me not do it. And it's like, I regret it. And then sometimes it's like, well, something could have happened. You could have lost your job, or something could have happened and you would have been stuck and probably going through bankruptcy. You know what I'm saying? So even though that's the past now, it is what it is now. I still want a house, but I'm looking at it as that I'm 50 years old. Going to be 50 years old soon. I'm not trying to be working for 30 more years to pay off a house. So is it too late for me, guys? Just give me advice. I'm just going to be throwing stuff out there. By me being 50 years old, if I was to get a house, I'd be a first-time buyer of a home. I'm already paying $12.50 plus water included, so $13 plus a month for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. Paying $5 plus $25.28 for car payment, $2 something for full coverage car insurance, lights, Wi-Fi bill, what else? Phone bill. And so I'm paying all this by myself with my full-time job and my part-time job. Paying for food because I don't qualify for food stamps, so I got to pay for food, pay for gas. So everything I'm paying. So I'm trying to see if buying a home would be a good decision at my age. Let me know. I'm talking to the people who's wise. I don't care if you're younger than me. If you wise, I need some wise decisions. The decision I made, I don't know whether it was something I should have done, which is buy a house, or something I should not have done. I would never know because I don't know what would have happened if I owned a home for 10 years. I don't know what would have happened. So I'm not going to hold myself and feel bad about it. But would I have liked to have done that? Do I think about it? Yes, I do. I do think about it, knowing that I always had a job, I always had more than one job the majority of the time. And my fear of owning a home was the what if fear was, what if something happened? What if the toilet broke? What if the AC went out? What if a flood came? What if a tree fell on my house? It's just like a lot of what if. And I know everybody going to say I should have had faith. I know, but some people do have faith and stuff in life still happen. Especially with apartments, a rental, if something happened, at least you won't be held for 30 years, 25 years, in debt or whatever and going through bankruptcy, not being able to pay a mortgage. So I just need y'all opinion, wise opinion. And this can be for people who watching my channel and you too much don't dig me. Like I said before, I don't dislike anybody. But if you watching my video and you say, well, I don't too much care for her, but I am going to tell her I'm going to give her some good advice. I listen. Like I said, I'm not that type who hold grudges. And I know everybody who watching my channel probably, I know the majority of you like me and want the best for me, but I know some other people, what I have seen, that don't too much care for me. But if you that person who's still wise now, you can still not like someone, but still give wise advice. If you that person and like you own a home or someone who own a home and some pros and cons and you just have some advice. Give me some advice. If you serious, if somebody's serious, like, okay, Kathy, you 50 now. Do you plan on working 30 more years, 25 more years? If somebody give advice, should I start investing money or investing something? And just, I don't know. I'm really have to say that I don't know it all. I don't know it all. I'm 49 years old, and I don't know it all. So if you all can just help me with this decision, because it's like people at my job was like, Kathy, you paying $13 every month for an apartment. And I've been in this apartment next month, November, it's going to be a year. And so they were saying that the houses that they pay mortgage on, some of their mortgage is $800, $900 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, a den, a big yard, fence. And I'm like, oh my God, that is awesome. And I was like, dang, and I was like, Lord Jesus, I mean, that would be so awesome. Just to knock down $300, $400 of rent, and you that money going to be going towards your home, where eventually my children will be able to live in it. And so it's just like a hard decision at my age. I should have been, like I said, I not should have been. I was thinking about this in my 20s. I was thinking about it in my mid-20s. I was thinking about it in my 30s, in my mid-30s, 40s, my mid-40s. Now I'm 50. So it's like, dang, did I wait too long? So like if I did, some people said, try to get a condo. One man, don't laugh, y'all. He was like, Kathy, the best thing I can tell you at your age, and he told me what him and his wife does. He retired. She retired. He's 67 years old. He said him and his wife have a nice trailer for 55 and up. But I always was scared of trailers because I'd be like, I can't. And listen to me. If somebody live in a trailer, hey, to each his own. I have nothing wrong with somebody staying in a trailer. With me, I always think of, that what if again, a hurricane come, a flood come. I can't say I've been in I need to see what trailers look like, because he was making it seem like that's the best way to go at my age. By my son going to be graduated in 4 years, and he was like, that's the best way to go. What do you all think? What do you all think? What do you all think about trailers? I never lived in one. I always, like I said, I stayed in a house, apartments, or whatever. So, what y'all think about me being close to 50, purchasing, being a first-time homeowner at my age? My goal, what I want to do right now, like I said, I've been working all my life since the age of 14 years old, working for CETA, workforce, I had to go get an ID, so my money started coming to me very early. And now I know when I get older, I may have a nice chunk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like really indecisive of what to do. I know what I want. I know what I want. If I was to hit the lottery right now, the first thing I would buy is a home. Nothing so big, because I don't want to stay in a huge home, but I would love to have like a nice 3-bedroom home, 2 bath, definitely I'm old school. I like porch. I got to have a screen porch. You're going to look classy, but my grandma always had a porch, and my mom always had a porch. And with me, I love to sit out, and I got to have a screen. I have to have a porch. That's who I am. That's who I am. Old school all the way. Sitting out there reading my paper, reading a magazine, probably on YouTube, drinking my little iced tea, you know what I'm saying? Drinking my lemonade on my porch while it's raining, you know what I'm saying? I'm old school. I like that kind of stuff. But anyway, y'all got to give me y'all opinion. What do y'all think? What do I need to know about a homeowner? Even if you do not own a home, do you have some advice from your family living in a home? What pros and cons did they tell you all? When it comes to damages, would they say, hey, okay, you can hold off for your mortgage? Do you have to still pay that monthly mortgage and trying to get repairs fixed? Is it a way that they can let you hold out for a hardship? I mean, any kind of advice. I just need any advice. Anybody who looking at this video, any type of advice. Like I said, you don't have to own a home. If you just know something, some type of positive or negative advice, pros and cons of home ownership. Did you have a home? You don't have to get in your personal life, but just tell me some things that you will advise me to, because I'm really considering this. My lease going to be up like I said, in November. So I know I might have to stay in here one more year, because I got to make a decision. I am sick and tired, seriously, of paying this apartment building $1,300 a month. And when every time I'm hearing people at my job, people who I know, people in my family, paying way less than me, and they own a home. And it's like, why didn't I do this earlier? So it's just like a mistake, sometimes I guess a mistake. I don't know. But I can't beat myself up about it, because it is what it is. It is what it is, So for those who have a home and y'all loving it, congratulations. Congratulations on anybody who own a home. That was my thing, to be married, to be in a home, to have my children living in a nice house. My apartment nice, but I'm not going to own this. It's like I'm giving these people my money, and I'm not going to own this. I want something that I can own, that's already nice. I don't have to do no fixer up, because I don't have money like that. I do not have money to buy a house that I need to be fixing up. I want something that's nice when I come in there. The plumbing nice, the ventilation is nice, the flooring is nice, the roof is nice, the outside, the gutters, all that stuff is nice. I don't have no trees, the roots growing, going to mess up my plumbing. I need a nice home. And by me being by myself at this moment, and my son being 14 years old, what will work for me? I'm going to tell you, my dream home. This is my dream home. 2 baths, 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, a nice porch, a den, a nice sized living room, definitely a nice sized kitchen, um, a spacious. I want it spacious. I want a spacious, nice home. I want a nice backyard where I can have 2 trees, where I can have a helmet in the back. I want a small like shed, and inside the shed I want it to be like a place where I just keep some tools and a lawnmower, and just something, because I'm getting older now. I don't need to have no big pool. I don't need to have no pool, to tell the truth, because that's another maintenance problem. And so that's what I'm looking for. That is my goal. That is my goal. So if anybody, all of you who look at, if y'all have any kind of advice, this is where I can tell you, you can put in your negative comments, because I need to know the pros and the cons. I need to know the pros and the cons. So this time I will welcome your cons, your comments that's not negative towards me, but negative when it comes to a house. Some advice y'all to give me. So with that being said, continue continue to subscribe and tell people about my channel. Give me some good advice. I ask you guys, when I ask something, I mean it, because normally I always give advice. Now I need some advice. And with that being said, I love you all. Share, like, comment. And with that being said, one love.